today we're gonna be making one of my favorite things ever to have around, and that's chimichurri. So chimichurri originates from Argentina, and traditionally it's made with parsley, oregano, garlic, olive oil, red wine vinegar, and salt. I think that's it. But you know, you can use any herb to make a chimichurri. We're making a chimichurri verde today. There is also a chimichurri rojo version, but we're gonna make the green one, the verde. And so for my chimichurri, what I'm gonna be using is some basil, some mint, some cilantro, some parsley, some oregano, lime juice, and red wine vinegar to bring the acidity, garlic and shallots for some flavor. And in this video, I'm gonna show you the one trick that nobody is talking about when it comes to chimichurri, and it has to do with that amazing green color. So let me start by saying this will not be a traditional chimichurri. I'm gonna apply some techniques I've learned over the years to bring out the most beautiful color you've ever seen in any chimichurri. So I'm gonna start just by picking my leaves off the stems, all except for the cilantro, which we can just chop. Let's smash out some prep. So I've got some salty boiling water going right there, and what we're gonna do, and what's different about this chimichurri, is that we're gonna blanch half the herbs. So we're gonna keep the uncooked half to get all the freshness and flavor out of those herbs, and we're gonna get the cooked half going to really bring out this awesome, incredible green color. So you know, when we're blanching green vegetables, we're releasing that layer of gas that's on the outside edge, and thus bringing out this amazing color that was underneath the whole time. So make sure also you have some ice water handy and ready to go. So we're gonna start with just a small handful of herbs. So we don't really wanna lose our boil here. And so we're gonna do these for like 20, 30 seconds, and that's it. Into the ice water. Make sure you submerge it. Don't leave it floating around the top. And repeat that with half of your herbs. So lay out a towel, some kind of kitchen towel or cloth napkin. And with these blanched herbs, we're gonna squeeze out as much water as we can and then put it into this napkin to squeeze out the rest of the water. So we don't want to end up with a bunch of water in our chimichurri. Roll this up. Get your bowl and just wring that out best you can. Okay, so now we're gonna start building our chimichurri. So we're gonna add into the blender first our shallots and our garlic, salt, our blanched herbs, which by the way, look how much it ends up being when you blanch it and wring it out. So I just rough chop those, going straight in. The rest of our unblanched herbs going in, also just did a really rough chop on those. Olive oil going in. Lid on, and we're gonna start blending on a low speed just to sort of break it up, get it going. We'll start pushing it down. We're gonna be patient. So you know, I like mine to be a little bit smoother than what a normal chimichurri would be, but if you want a rougher one, just don't blend it as much. So we can remove the top and just kind of scrape the sides down if there's any herbs sitting there, and continue to blend. Oh, it smells so good. So that's it, you know. For me, I like that texture, but like I said, again, if you want it rougher, just don't blend it as much. Can you see, right, by blanching already how good that looks? And as this sits for a little while, especially like after an hour, it's gonna get even brighter green. Let's go ahead and empty that into a bowl. Oh my God, can you see this? I mean, now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, Sonny, what's that one trick? So you'll notice I did not put any citrus juice or vinegar in this chimichurri yet, and I did that for a reason. So I've been making these green sauces forever, and here's what happens when you put in the vinegar too soon. Within 2 to 3 hours, you're gonna lose all the color on your beautiful bright green chimichurri, and it's gonna look like swamp juice. So what I would recommend to you is to just save this mix without the vinegar. It'll hold in your fridge for like a week, which is amazing. And when you need it, get your vinegar mixture. In this case, I've got 50-50 lime juice to red wine vinegar. And so we're gonna just pour some in, take a spoon, mix it, taste it. You know, your preference could be different than mine, so you might like it to be more peppy, more zingy, or not. So we'll mix some in. And you just gotta give it a taste. The back of the spoon for the double dip. If you're interested in cooking at all, chimichurri is something that should be in your arsenal, ready to go at any moment. And the beauty of this sauce is, right, you can put it on steak, chicken, fish, vegetables, rice, whatever, it's always good. Well, that is it for today's video, my friend. I hope you got some value from this content right here. If you liked it, share it with your friends, leave it a like, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.